2, and we watch to the final corner as they come off of Quebec Avenue and make the turn onto the pit straight. Nick Fenora, the starter, keeps him slowed down, flashes the green. Michael Andretti jumps into the front. Emerson Fittipaldi slides into second place. Ray Hall is third as they head down for the first turning area. The rest of the field comes through turn 1 nice and smooth. Turn 3, really the first chance to pass. Everybody lined up single file at this point. Michael with a little bit of a lead.
And Michael got a great jump. Look at Al Jr. pokes his nose down the inside, but Michael got a tremendous jump on Fittipaldi right up. But look at the traffic jam here, Paul.
Danny Sullivan and Paul Tracy both using a second lane to come up and pass the inside. They correctly anticipated that there would be a traffic jam on the right lane going into the corner, and look at how it's benefited the two of them as they've come well forward. Michael begins to pull away from Fittipaldi. It's still very slick there, though.
Yeah, but look at that track surface beginning to get light gray. It's drying out dark here, and it's a lot of wet, damp surface here. But look at the lead Michael has already. Very brave in iffy conditions.
But this race could very quickly go to the hands of the pit crews because they are running on those rain tires, and with those kind of drying conditions, they will not be able to run them long.
And we saw somebody going into the pit lane.
Let's go to Gary Gerald.
We look for Bobby Rahal, and here he is. He's the first one to come in, and he'll go to slicks with 1 lap complete. They had to start because it was declared a wet race with rain tires. Now with the track dry, the sun back out, they've gone to the slicks, and Rahal is gone.
Carl Hogan, you got a glimpse of him, the co-owner with Bobby Rahal. Look at him slam up through those gears as now he tries to catch the field. But Derek Daly, one must presume that everyone will have to do that.
Everybody will be in within 3 or 4 laps. There will be a huge traffic jam in the pit lane within the very early laps to come.
Michael Andretti out in front. He came across the line nearly 2.5 seconds ahead of Emerson Fittipaldi at the conclusion of the first lap. But keep an eye on those tires, because if you see them start to discolor, that will tell you very quickly that he's in trouble. And I would expect, there he is. Michael Andretti heads for the pits. I was about to say that he would be in any time. Jan Vikas is right there.
He brings it to a stop, Paul. They're going to change these tires. Obviously, fuel will not be a problem. This is when the crews can really change, because it is the changing of the tires time that makes a difference. I can't believe they're actually making a wing change already, yet he's only been on rain tires. Uh-oh, we have Scott Goodyear coming in. He can't get out right when he wants to. Now he's underway. Here comes Ted Travis. It is mayhem down here. Mario now also gets underway. Paul?
And Scott Goodyear comes into the pits. Again, no refueling on that car, which surprises me a little bit, Derek. I would have thought even though 1 lap done, as long as you've got the car stopped, you'd hook it up for fuel.
You're exactly right. Remember, not just 1 racing lap, 3 pace laps. So I'm surprised they didn't just put a couple of gallons in there.
Buddy Lazier, the number 21 car, works around this circuit. Emerson Fittipaldi leads it. When Rahal came off and into the pits, Al Unser Jr. moved up into second place. Now consider this one. With a number of cars stopping in the pits, Paul Tracy slides into third place. Danny Sullivan is fourth. You saw Tracy and Sullivan coming up through the rest of the field on the first lap. And Buddy Lazier, that 21 car, is fifth.
And Emerson did not stop. I'm surprised about that. Now, they must be monitoring exactly how fast Rahal is running on his slick tires. If he's not considerably faster than Fittipaldi, maybe they leave Emerson out on these wet weather tires. But I'm surprised he's out so long. I'd say he'll be in within a lap or 2.
Emerson Fittipaldi already encountering traffic. And John Jones, here comes Tracy. Tracy is into the pit. Gary's right there.
Paul Tracy off the Jackson running. We've got him at 10.3 seconds as he gets out. Now they'll lay out for Fittipaldi on the next lap to come in.
So with Paul Tracy in and out, it really confuses the way this field is lined up. Like already you see people like Emerson Fittipaldi, the now leader of the race, as he is passing other cars. He's not overhauled them. He's not putting them a lap down necessarily. It's because they have been in and out of the pits. And so the front of the order is somewhat confused, but we'll tell you exactly what it is. Fittipaldi, Tracy, and then this car, Michael Andretti. This was his stop just a moment ago.
And look what happens here. Michael is waiting for the signal to go. He says, come on, let me go. And look at this. His lead man was not able to get Michael out as quickly as he would like, but Emerson is in.
Emerson Fittipaldi is in, Gary.
Same drills being repeated here now for Emerson Fittipaldi, who started from the front row. He went further than most everybody else in the field on the wet. Now he's out. We've got him at 9.8 seconds on our stop.
A total scramble for the IndyCar crews as Fittipaldi is in and out. Here's Michael Andretti on the circuit. Almost everyone now having decided that they would stop and change tires. Those not, Ross Bentley and Vinicio Salmi have not made stops. Everyone else in the field has. And so everyone is now on dry.
And Michael, who did one extra lap on those dry weather tires, just flew by Emerson as Emerson exit out of the pit lane here. So Michael, a considerable lead over Michael. And now look at Rahal right behind Emerson.
The battle begins now to reshape with Emerson Fittipaldi being chased by Bobby Rahal. And Rahal trying. Al Unser Jr. is right behind him.
Cold tires, warm tires. Remember, Emerson just out of the pit lane needs to block Rahal. Rahal knows he has a grip advantage, but it's so difficult to pass here.
Really only two good opportunities to pass, otherwise concrete canyons all the way. And Al Unser Jr. comes around Rahal, takes advantage. Here's one of the places you can pass. He gets it done. Now, that is BC Stadium just ahead as you're on the pit straight. And Al Unser Jr. looking for racing room with Fittipaldi.
And look what Emerson did. He moved to the middle of the road going in through turn one, but look at Al Jr.
A continuing battle for second place here. Fittipaldi occupies it at the moment, but here comes Al Unser Jr. with Rahal, and he flips him up into the air. Al Unser Jr. into the barrier. Fittipaldi, he's still rolling, but can he continue on? No, he's rolling to a stop as well. Two of the contenders in the points fight, and they're in trouble already.
And Al Unser Jr. made a tremendous move to pass Rahal to get up behind Fittipaldi. Fittipaldi blocked him through turn one. This is the end of the back straight, speeds of 175 miles an hour under braking conditions. Al Jr., we can see it in a replay, tries to sneak down the inside. There wasn't enough room for two cars to go in the small patch of road they both wanted.
Al Unser Jr. the first to get rolling. Here is that replay, Derek.
Again, we have a warm tire situation on Al Unser Jr.'s car. Now look at this. Emerson turns in. Watch Al Jr.'s car when they lock wheels. Up he goes. Wall of death. Lucky he didn't turn that car upside down.
Very lucky man, Al Unser Jr. And look at how well those tire barriers work for him. He is back at speed. But part of the championship may in fact have been resolved in just that instant.
And of course, we saw in that gaggle of cars Stefan Johansson, but Al Jr. so lucky to get away with that. And I'm surprised he didn't go straight to the pit lane to see if there was any damage done. But amazingly, this car is still in one piece.
Michael Andretti leads the run. Bobby Rahal, after that accident, moves up to second place. Stefan Johansson is now in third. Paul Tracy is fourth, and Mario Andretti is fifth. On-board camera view, same situation.
There's the wheels interlocked. Look at this. Now look, straight into the tire wall. There's a good example how good these tire barriers are. Here it is again.
There's another replay, same thing.
My word.
How do you assign fault in